Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings. Now, when we left off, we were located around the Three Sisters Island, and I decided, well, considering most of your comments are necessarily warning against it, I am going to leave it for now, and we are going to concentrate instead on improving Fenna's relation just a little bit. So I headed up here, and I was hoping that I'd be able to find her and give her some troops, because usually that will hopefully mend some fences. Now, it doesn't work with every vassal. I do believe you need to give a certain threshold of troops, and hopefully all of these bandits that we have here, forest bandits, slavers, Roinar, archers, and various other pirates and mountain bandits and so forth, will be enough to appease her as best as we can. Unfortunately, I've not been able to find her at Last Hearth. As you can see here, I travelled from Last Hearth. Unfortunately, not able to find her there. I do believe she was there just a minute ago, though, because it stated on the map, "Oh yes, Archon Fenna is waiting here at Last Hearth and is patrolling around it and everything," but unfortunately I was not able to find it just yet. So instead, I'm going to be eliminating Mance Raider, because, believe it or not, he just looted this village, and before I got here, he looted this one. So, we're going to be heading on to Mance Raider. He only has wildling units, so we should be okay, but you never know. We might have a couple of issues, because he is the leader of the free folk, as far as I am aware. So let's head in, and we'll see what we can do. How dare you? You don't even know who we are, and we own half the area? Well, that's rather insulting, isn't it? Yes, he's just trying to do that. Okay, they know me as King Elias. Mark it down. Ah, I see. So he had Last Hearth. Of course he did. Now, do we wish to make peace with the Free Folk, or do we wish to attack him? I think we should attack him, because we can eliminate the Free Folk from the game. I think that would be rather cool, because then, well, I hope vassals will stop hopping between them and so forth, and it will become a little bit more consolidated in which vassals and lords want to choose sides and where they want to go and everything. So hopefully that will work out quite nicely. And I've just realized this is probably one of the worst places to fight for my army, because as you can no doubt see, we have 47 cavalry, and yes, we have way too many trees to worry about here, that is for sure. Okay, well, let's get our archers at the back there. We'll get our infantry a little bit further down. Oh my, this is not going well for them either. They have to come up a hill. Goodness me. Okay, well, let's try and thrust and take them down. There we are. Take him down, relatively easily at least. And I think we'll probably just charge in our cavalry here, shall we? Yeah, we can just tell them to hold position and attack enemy cavalry division. I think that would probably be the better idea. And we'll also do the same with the infantry if we can. Although, it's not looking too good so far for the enemy's units. They are just charging in and dying as a result. Oh my, I think we probably just want to charge our infantry in, to be honest. I have a feeling that maybe it would be a better idea. Well, nevertheless, I have now succeeded in our attempts to get some good tactics going on here, and now I just need to make sure that I hit the right units, because, wow, it's confusing. Look at all of these bodies. I have no idea who is ours and who is theirs, and oh my goodness, they're fighting too close to each other. Even the icon is not helping. Oh my. Okay, well, let's just try and take out some of their archers as best as I can. I might actually get off our horse here. It might be proving a little problematic in comparison to helping us this time around, so maybe it would be a good idea. I think I probably will in just a second. Let's get off here. Let's get out our two-handed sword, and we will... never mind. Okay, I was going to say we will slay that fellow, but no. Apparently not. Okay, let's take out that guy. It appears that we are just doing very well against their cavalry units, that is for sure. Now, there is another reinforcement wave coming through here, and we do want to move our archers accordingly. So let's just make sure that we don't have any issues with positioning, because that can spell doom for many an army. We do need to make sure that we are being a little cautious here as well, because Wildling Berserkers, even though they are not the best unit, they can still do a lot of damage. And I would prefer not to take too much, just in case we do have to fight some other vassal, or maybe even defend against something, because of course we are still at war against the Stormlands. And on that note, I do believe we are going to be heading back to Stormland areas, and we are going to be eliminating them as best we can. And then, if the Dragonstone faction or anyone else decides to declare war against us, then so be it. And I'm hoping we'll probably try to take on King's Landing. That would be rather impressive, to say the least. Okay, come on, take him out. Yes, thank you. And now, oh, this guy is playing Ring Around the Rosie. Well, in this case, it's Ring Around the Tree right there, but unfortunately, he was not able to survive long enough to get his reinforcements coming in here. And I do believe we are in a little bit of trouble here. We're losing quite a few of our units. I think we probably just have to charge our infantry in, because we are not having the greatest amount of luck with the various small amounts of units that are heading in here. Thankfully enough, though, heavy knights are using blunt weaponry, so we should be able to take a lot of prisoners, even though, are we really wanting to do that? Whoa! Okay. That was, I think, one of the largest hits we've ever been able to do. 143 damage to a wildling archer right there. Well, I knew that their helmets weren't exactly the most protection-giving, but that is impressive. I suppose we did have a pretty reasonable amount of speed bonus percentage right there, so I suppose that could be the reason. Partly the reason, anyway, because we do have Blackfire, of course. Excellent weapon. And there it is. So we did lose 31 units in our bout with the leader of the Free Folk. That is, a little disappointing, I have to say. So, yes. Well, actually, maybe not disappointing, because 13 of those were forest bandits. Not bad at all. And the rest were mounted sergeants, heavy knights, and knights, of course. Not bad. Okay, so we took out 206, and let's take a look at our companions' kill counts here as well. King Elias was able to kill 33, not bad. Carver is actually doing pretty nice work here as well. He has gained a lot of proficiency lately, as far as I am aware, because, if you recall, quite a while ago, he would get not even 3 kills. He would get like 2, maybe even 1 kill, and he was lucky to get that, so very nice indeed to see Carver doing an excellent job. We're going to be taking this guy prisoner, and we're freeing a lot of prisoners as well. I do believe he has 3 different prisoners here, and one of them being John Umber, as you can see here, from the north. And, whoa, he's actually -3 with us, but now he's 4, so that is good. Gain a nice bit of relation there, and this fellow is also from the north, of course. The Free Folk did a rather considerable number on them, I suppose, and we actually freed Lord Roose Bolton as well, from -99 to -92. Yes. Well, that's never going to happen, is it? We're not going to be able to make him like us at any point in the future at all, but nevertheless, we are just going to be taking as many prisoners as we can here, and then we will be heading on. So let's take as much loot as I can. These shields do sell for a pretty nice amount. Well, 200, but I'm not entirely sure whether they actually sell for that in reality once we arrive at... Really? Really? Okay, so, yeah, that's actually really strange, because many of you said, no, don't attack the Vale, they're too strong at the moment. And I was like, oh, okay, let's not do that. But apparently, the Vale has heard whispers that the House Reformia is a little too strong, or maybe a little bit too confident in its stride, and apparently the Vale has not taken a liking to that whatsoever. So, yeah, we're going to be heading down there and taking them on as quickly as we can, I suppose, because if we allow them to mobilize, we're going to be in a very bad spot indeed. Although, saying that, I don't really know what to do against them, because they have very strong units as far as I'm aware, so, okay. Well, we're just going to increase Carver's one-handed proficiency while I absolutely go and cry in the corner about the Vale attacking us. Oh my. Okay. Whoa, okay. Lovely amounts of veteran man-at-arms right there. And let's see, we do have a maximum amount of units of 444 in... In essence, I think we should be able to do battle with the Vale pretty easily. And yes, there is the Free Folk. They have been eliminated, as far as I am aware. And a group of street musicians wishes to join us. Okay, they are welcome. And there it is. All of these fellows have switched from the Free Folk to the Vale. That's not going to help us out. Tyrosh, Lys, Pentos, and Tyrosh. Okay, well, Tyrosh is becoming quite powerful then. But, yes. Did the Vale really need any more vassals? I don't think so. Okay, well, I really just want to find Fenna now. That is my goal here. If we can find Fenna, then this would be amazing. Oh my! Evenfall Hall has come under siege by Lord John Connington from House Targaryen, which is definitely not something I am too pleased about, considering that was actually something that we had besieged beforehand. Okay. Well, let's try and find Fenna, shall we? Is she at Last Hearth now? Maybe she's at Last Hearth? Perhaps? No. And of course she doesn't have anyone that I can ask about where she is, so this is going to be rather impressive. Oh. I am not looking forward to taking a look at our budget, I have to admit. Oh! Actually, not too bad. Okay, so we're gaining 3,000 each time. Not bad. Okay, maybe we need a couple more nobles, maybe one more vassal, and that will help us out with their tributes, of course, coming towards us. Now, I'm hoping that she's going to be down here. Are we really at war against Myr as well, or is that fellow just running around randomly? I thought we took out Myr, didn't we? That's rather unfortunate. Okay, so the Dreadfort is also here, 285 units. If I'm not able to find Fenna, then I'm just going to have to leave, because the Vale is going to launch attacks on our newly conquered Stormlands fiefs. No problem at all. So let's just have a look here. Oh my goodness. Walking alone in the forest, you come across two young women bathing in a stream. They seem to be alone with no way of defending themselves. Oh my goodness, really? Okay, well, I have not seen this one before. What are we going to do? Well, definitely not the second option. I don't think that's going to be too good, is it? But what about the first one? I mean, if we leave, what is that going to do? It's not going to do anything, is it? But I'm just thinking, because one of you stated in the comments that the one real-time event where the young boy, or young man, shall we say, because, yes, everything's legal here, we're not really sure, at least I wasn't really sure, what that would do when he offers himself to you, that is, of course. And you said in the comments that if you chose to spend the night with him, you would have gained 1 strength. And I was like, oh my goodness, how could I not try it out at least? So we're going to try out the first option here. Okay, so that actually did nothing, unless my notes are not showing. No, that did nothing at all. Really? Oh, that is such a shame. Okay, well, I was hoping for some sort of stat increase, but apparently that is not going to be the case this time around. Okay, so what I'm going to do, considering I cannot find Fenna, we are going to be telling Martin that we want to send a message to all of our vassals, and hopefully Fenna will come to us. And is that the Free Folk? Maybe that's the Free Folk. That might be the Free Folk. Oh, and there's another one. Okay, there's a lot of different factions ceasing to exist here. It would be nice if it showed the name, but oh my, not another real-time event. Okay. You come across what are evidently stray sheep from a nearby village. Oh, okay. Well, return the sheep to the village. Of course. You gain honor. Yes, there we are. And really, is this real-time event country or something? Okay. Chase the bandits away. You gain more honor. Okay, wonderful. So please, Fenna, please turn up to help me. That would be nice. Yes, there she is. So my plan was a success. Wonderful. And let's see. She has 8 relation. That is terrible. Okay, so let's give her a lute player, a singer, slave, outlaw, looter, slaver, and a couple of pirates as well. Let's just hope that all of these units are going to equal 50 relation. Yes. It's unlikely, isn't it? But we can hope. And we'll give her the forest bandits as well. We are causing ourselves to be a little bit weaker than I really would like, but I do believe increasing her relation is definitely going to be worth it. So let's just hope, cross your fingers everyone, that she likes that. No, unfortunate. Okay, who do you think should receive the Fief of Storm's End? And she supports herself, of course. Okay, let's see. want her to follow me, I do believe. Yes. So she is going to follow us. Aha. Briarwhite. Where is that? It's down here somewhere. There it is. They've already launched a preemptive strike against us. How dare you? Okay, well, we're going to be heading over here with Fenner. Thankfully enough, my controversy rating is not high enough, so the vassals won't listen to me, at least. I mean, they are going to still listen to us, of course. And now, let's just head down. We need to make sure that they don't raid any more villages, because our wages, or shall we say, our various money-generating areas will be struck upon by famine and terrible, terrible disasters. And, oh my goodness. Okay. Give the soldier's belongings to his family and hold a funeral in his name, of course. And I do believe that gives us honor. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, so we are going to be heading down here. Wow, we are at war against so many people. This is not good. Why was the Vale wanting to declare war against us just for defeating Mance Raider? Were they in league with each other? I don't think so. Okay. Well, at least the Riverlands isn't at war against us. And then, the next thing we know, the Riverlands has declared war against House Reformia. Yes, most likely. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, the North, thankfully enough, they are still at peace. Now, yes, they're all running away for some reason. Or they're just traveling. What were they doing down here? I don't know who the North is at war against, so... That's rather peculiar. Okay, so this is where it gets difficult. Yes. This is where it gets very difficult. Can I head over here to Dragonstone Lands and then hop over to Gulltown and avoid the Bloody Gate all entirely? Because this is going to be absolute murder. There is going to be no way we can take this, I don't believe. Not with this small force, at least. I mean, we only have 280. I do believe they'll probably have, well, I would say over 300, maybe over 400 units here. But the fact is, the layout of this is going to be almost impenetrable, I would say. So what I'll try is I'll try going to Dragonstone first. Or shall we try to intercept some of their vassals? Maybe that would be a good idea instead. Let's just see how many units each of their vassals has. Goodness me! Okay, oh, here we go. Okay, so this is a young girl rather than a young boy. So, what's going to happen here? I have no idea. Okay, let's just try it. Shall we? Oh, no! That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Okay. It's not a problem. It's only one strength. We already have the amount that we need for the power strike level that I wanted. So, don't have to really worry about it. But, yes, do remind me when that young man real-time event comes up. We are going to be taking that, that's for sure. So, let us see here. Oh, my. Free the peasant. Thank you. Okay, so, where are you, Vale? Vale vassals, where are you? Show yourselves. They're just going to be raiding all of our villages, aren't they? I'm actually wondering whether it's only one vassal that is just running around here and raiding everything. Oh, wait, are they looting this one? Aha! There we go, we need to go down there. And that is still being taken. Wait a minute. Where is that? Silvercrest was just looted, but where is that other one where that Mer vassal is? Really? Wow. Where is he? Maybe he's over here. Oh, there he is. Wonderful. Okay. Well, nothing I can do about that at the moment, but hopefully Belacqua will do something. Now, let's see. Are they still... Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Is that 663? No, it isn't. Okay. They're not actually that powerful in terms of numbers, at least, but they do have some incredibly good units. Okay. I think what we're going to do is I will cut away. I will head back to the Iron Islands, our home city, and I will do my very best to acquire an army that is sufficient to defeat these various Vale vassals. And hopefully we will be victorious.